Hey guys, it's Twintuitive717 back with some messages from the Divine Masculines. Okay, so this message has to do with the song Synchronicity because I keep hearing it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Okay, so I feel like someone misses you and they're reminiscing on the best days of their lives that they've had with you. I don't know if I've mentioned the song Synchronicity yet, but it's I want to thank you by, I think it's Dido or Dido, however you say her name, Dido. So if you guys don't want to listen to the song, just read the lyrics because there could be a message in there for you. But I hear like it's coming, like someone is wanting time alone with you. Okay, I feel like divine masculines want to be in your space. They could be reminiscing about the times that you guys did spend together in the physical, and it's like they're craving that feeling again. Okay, something to do with the sun as well. I don't know if you guys met in a sunny place or they have fond memories of connecting with you during the summertime, but that really stands out. So let's see what lessons your masculine's learning about the connection. Okay, how do they feel about the connection with you? Okay, so we have the lightness of being. Okay, I'll show you guys the message here. Oh, I don't know why it goes blurry. I have not been able to figure that out yet. But the lightness of being tells me that they miss your softness. Okay, this card tells me a lot about energy, okay? They miss your feminine energy. It could be your softness, your warmth, your wisdom, I'm also hearing. Your sensuality as well. There's something about you that is quite mesmerizing. I'm hearing they might miss the smell of your perfume. This is a divine masculine too that maybe has they keep smelling your scent in the air, that your perfume, or they'll just get a whiff in the air and all of a sudden it reminds them of you. I don't know if they've been over to your home, maybe they've smelled your cooking. I don't know if you've cooked for your divine masculine. Maybe it's a certain scent in your home, like your air freshener. Maybe it could even be like the smell of your hair, the lotion on your skin, something like that, that's making them miss you. Okay, I also can't help but notice the butterflies on her robe here. If you guys notice the butterfly, I guess it's like the belt holding it together. I've been getting messages around butterflies representing death, so it seems as though it's like you guys are getting a reset on the connection. I'm also hearing I feel dead without you, or it's like their world is not as exciting or bright without your energy. Your masculine's world could feel very chaotic as well. Can we get some more clarity on how the masculines are feeling about the divine feminine? Like, where is all of this energy coming from? Why are they feeling nostalgic about the feminine's energy, or maybe thinking about you so much? What else are they maybe thinking about or they miss about you? Okay, these are too many. I'm being guided to take what's at the bottom, okay? Because these two came face up. This was the only one that wasn't revealed. And it says here, the garden at the top of the world. Okay, so something tells me here we have a divine masculine who, they miss your absence. I'm getting, you might be off in your own world doing your own thing, okay? Whoever is listening, you have a way of detaching from this masculine that really makes them miss you. Like, I hear when you guys are going through separation, whoever's listening to this, you could be their feminine counterpart. You have a way of taking the assignment very seriously, okay? And what I mean by that is whenever there's separation between you and your masculine, a lot of you recognize a lot of the inner work that needs to be done. It's like, rather than chase this divine masculine, I feel like a lot of you will go off to this place that you feel safe at and you will reflect. And I'm hearing no pressure, and that's what this masculine loves about you. It goes back to this card, the lightness of being. It's like you have this very, maybe positive, whimsical, magical approach to life where, the energy is, I don't want to say happy-go-lucky, or that you're so naive to the point where it's like you're positive all the time, but I feel like they miss the optimism. That's the word. Okay, it's like, even though a situation may be bad, or you're always optimistic, or you always offer an optimistic point of view. And that's what it is. I feel like a lot of your masculines are craving your presence, or they're missing your presence, because many of them are missing the sunshine. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like this feeling of their world being dull. And like this card too seems very dreamlike and whimsical, with her sitting there at the top of the clouds. It could be that she's outdoors or at the top of the roof of a castle or something like that. Like elevated thinking, higher thinking. Whoever's listening, I feel like what your masculine misses about you the most is your feminine energy. And what I feel like they miss is, like, along with this optimism, you have a way of saying certain things or planting seeds that gets them to figure out certain problems or conundrums that your masculine might be in at the time. Like if they are dealing with something, or there's a lot on their chest, I feel like many of them, they enjoy talking to you about it, or they like being vulnerable with you to the point where they don't mind mentioning, like, it's like, I'm tired, I'm drained, I don't feel well, I don't feel motivated, I don't feel like myself. It's like, I feel like for many of you, these are the times that your masculines tend to reach out and connect with you, because you always have a way of figuring things out, or you always know what the right thing to say is. Okay, what's going on with this divine masculine? What's going on with them in their personal lives that they're missing your tender touch? Okay, we have the Lovers coming out here. They could be feeling the effects of separation, where you just miss your twin flame, you just miss your counterpart. Too much separation, I feel, always leaves like twins longing for one another. I'm getting longing from the Lovers card here. That's what's going on in their personal lives right now. They may be having dreams of you, or certain types of epiphanies where your energy feels strong. Like the number one message I keep getting out of this reading is, like, your presence is deeply missed by this masculine. When you're not around, it creates a sense of, like, going within for this masculine. Okay, the Lovers card tells me that they could be asking themselves, like, why they feel this way, why they love you so much. They could be feeling just very sensual and romantic as well, maybe even smirking, looking at your pictures on social media, and just smiling at the idea of loving you in this way that is just so profound to them. Okay, I'm hearing, like, being hit really hard with the twin flame feeling. Okay, and this happens ever so often on the journey, when, especially if you go through long periods of separation, or you try to move forward, or you block your twin off, many of you will experience like a total disconnect, where you don't feel their energy, you don't feel as euphoric, or maybe the telepathy between you might slow down, you're not having as many dreams about them, and then boom, out of nowhere, you connect, or you surprise one another with communication, and then or before the communication comes, I feel like many of you will start getting signs again, a lot of synchronicity, or this longing for your twin. You might have a dream that makes you experience those romantic or sensual feelings. I feel like that's what's happening for this divine masculine. I'm also hearing too, like, they were so sure that they could shut you out, or maybe run from this connection, and they're right back where they started. They're right back longing for you again. What else is going on in their personal lives that's making them see and feel a lot of these changes on the journey? What else is happening in their personal life? So we have the Four of Cups. Okay, they could also be dealing with stagnancy, a lack of relationships, feeling a lack of love. Again, this card kind of represents like this feeling of missing you. They might have cups filled or stacked, but I feel like there's one thing missing. And if you guys notice the hand here that's offering this particular cup that's filled, I feel like they miss your cup. It's like they may They may have other relationships or people in their lives, but I feel like it feels empty in a sense. Or the relationship with whoever they're with, or maybe chose to go back to. I think I shared a reading yesterday as well that talked about a masculine who went back to a karmic situation, and this is how they feel. This is the energy I'm talking about, where it's like it's not working out. They go through like this honeymoon phase, and after it fizzles out, it's like they just get bored with one another. Very Four of Cups energy. The routine, now it just feels really routine with this person. I'm also hearing too, like many of your masculines, they see you as very like magical in a sense, where you're their match. You're always doing something different. You're always doing something weird. You like I'm getting from the feminine energy this very like childlike energy. I think that's where the optimism was coming from. It's like sometimes your masculines, maybe they go through like really tough lessons in life, and they see you going through life very smoothly. And I don't want to say that it's like nothing ever happens to you. I just feel like your approach to life is very different. So it's like even if bad things happen to you, you just have a really good attitude about it. And that's what this person misses. They could be with somebody else where it's like it doesn't feel like the lovers. It feels very routine. Again, with the cups here on the side being empty, I feel like what they miss is relationships that are filled with substance, like, you know, someone who's down to earth, someone who listens to you. That's another thing too I've been picking up on is, you know, many of you you have a way of soothing your masculine simply just by listening to them, letting them express themselves, letting them say whatever it is that they have to say without going into like that problem solver mode or trying to do things for them. And I feel like they miss that. They're definitely, with this Four of Cups here card, I'm feeling like stuck in a situation that they maybe chose to go towards, like grass being greener on the other side type of situation. Maybe the connection with you at the time, Divine Feminine, it seemed, you know, a little bit too good to be true. There were maybe vast differences between you two that made this Divine Masculine go in another direction. Maybe this karmic situation felt safer. It could be a variety of reasons, guys. Like I know for many of you, you know, a lot of you are in karmic situations yourselves. It could be your masculine returning to a karmic that's in and out of their life. Maybe someone who's younger than you, maybe someone who's the same race as them. Maybe someone who fits into their family more. Maybe it's someone who they have soul contracts with. It could be, you know, their spouse. They have kids together. They can't get out. What you guys, I feel like what is being revealed, to you guys in this reading is that they're having that recognition. Like many of you feel this pulling from your masculines, longing for you. It's because they feel stagnant and bored. And I feel like the more they realize that you are their twin flame, and it doesn't even have to do with anything you're doing or saying, I feel like for the most part, a lot of you are just kind of minding your own business. With the lightness of being as well, a lot of your masculines could feel very triggered that, again, they see you going through life very smoothly, very unbothered. You're nurturing yourself, you're taking care of yourself. By taking care of yourself, I feel like many of you with this kind of up in the clouds energy, you could just be doing things a little bit more privately, and they're wondering like who you're spending time with. Also too, a lot of regrets about thinking about you in this way, but at the same time looking back on a choice that they made. This Four of Cups too tells me like a lot of your masculines feel like a coward when it comes to relationships and love, maybe standing up for what it is they know is right or what it is they believe in, feeling stagnant in a relationship that they feel stuck in. And it's like, it's weighing them down that they don't have the guts or the courage to shift or change that. Or it's frustrating that they don't even know where to begin in order to dismantle this karmic relationship with everything involved. I feel like some of these karmics have your divine masculines terrified of divorce and, you know, using the children as manipulation tactics and things like that. I feel like it's very frustrating for some of your masculines to, first of all, encounter you and meet you and realize that there is a twin flame connection there. But also the lessons that come along with meeting you could be frustrating this masculine. You're opening up their eyes to this feeling of longing, okay? It's like, why do they miss you? Why do they long for you? The more they miss you and the more they long for you, the more they're questioning this karmic situation that they're in. And again, how it doesn't feel as fulfilling as it does with you. And because it doesn't feel fulfilling, they're left with this feeling of like, what are you going to do about it? Okay, so a lot of your masculines are missing you, but at the same time, it's very, very frustrating that they don't know where to start when it comes to moving towards you. Because the divine feminine that I'm getting, it's like you're not interested in being a part of like an affair, a third party. I feel like with twin flames, like when you guys do encounter one another, when you do meet, you won't be able to fully experience union until you start realizing the soul lessons, or you start doing things by the book, which is, you have to be honest about the fact that you have feelings for somebody else, and that yes, you may be married, yes, you may be in another situation, or yes, there are great differences between you two, but at the end of the day, it's the truth. It's the truth of how it is you feel. So what's happening with your divine masculines, it's like they keep going through, I feel like these cycles of wanting you, reaching out to you, but not being able to fully get to you, because maybe a lot of you, you've told them, you've been honest with them and you've said to them, hey, listen, I understand that there's this connection between us, but I don't want to be your secret. Like, I don't want to experience this relationship in this way. Many of you have masculines as well that have karmic people in their lives, and they have maybe come into your life multiple times trying to coerce or convince you to be part of a third party situation, and it always falls through. But what I see continuously happening with this masculine is that even though you guys go through these cycles, you as their counterpart, you're the one that keeps causing these separation periods that you go through. Because again, I feel like whoever's listening, you don't want to be part of it if there's a third party. And then it puts your masculine right back in this position of second guessing the relationship that they're currently in. So that's what's going on with them right now. Like, if a lot of them are silent, maybe you guys aren't seeing them posting as much on social media, maybe their karmics aren't posting, different things like that. I feel like it's because they're at that place again with this Four of Cups energy here, which is, what am I doing? I feel kind of stagnant. I feel kind of stuck in this relationship that I'm in. It kind of feels empty no matter how much I put effort into it, or no matter how much I try. It's like I'm right back in that place. Okay, so it's like they're back at the drawing board, really thinking about and contemplating what it is they need to or should be doing about this karmic situation. All right, guys? So that's what I have for you for this one. I hope you guys enjoy. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? Bye, guys.